Hello everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I'm coming to you with another scrapbooking page. I am doing a Christmas scrapbooking page from the Reindeers and More bundle that they have out. And I have just come up with some ideas, some tips and suggestions for you guys that I thought I'd like to share with you on this particular page that I'm doing. They give you 3-page ideas here on each of the layouts and everything, and they have their photos that they've placed where they want them, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you want to copy it exactly like that, that's great. But me, myself, I don't have all my photos going in the direction or the size that they have theirs going in. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, okay? And so I have done what I've come up with, and this is what I wanted to share with you. I went ahead and I cut my photos. These are the photo mats that they give you. And I went ahead and cut my photos to the size that I wanted them to be, or the orientation that I needed them to be. So like in this page, on page, the last bundle here, they have 2 going this way, landscape, and they're 4x6s. Well, all mine are going this way. They're going portrait. So that wasn't going to work for me. So I went and I trimmed my photos first. And they also tell you, like, you need, for all of this, I should tell you right down here in the bottom, to do all their pages the exact same way they did it, it tells you need 13 photos. And it tells you the sizes you need of your photos. So you can go through and you can cut them to the exact same sizes here. But some photos, I don't want to cut that small, but I want them in this Christmas bundle. Or I want them bigger. I don't want them as small as they have them, or they're not big enough. So for this side, I wanted my tree here. And then I have it before it was even partially decorated. And so I want this. So this is how I cut it out. So what I did was I took the photo mats that they suggested, their sizes, and I just cut them down. I cut my photo to what I want, and then I cut the mat to what I want, the photo. So then I knew what size I had to cut my mat at. You may not have enough paper doing it this way. I don't know, you may. And then you may have to have extra paper if you buy the little bundle that's with it. I don't know, because I'm still using up scraps and stuff from the beginning, from page 1. And then, so that's what I did. That's one suggestion that I have for you. The other thing that I have to say is you don't have to be creative. I mean, I know this is kind of like, the directions and stuff on here are more for if you're a beginner and you just want to exactly follow the directions that they give you. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to let you know that you can be creative and change things up, add different elements. It does not have to be just like the page 3. You may like something and not like something that they did. Like, I love this red polka dotted paper. But they want you to put a big piece of off-white on there, which some people may love that. I didn't want to cover up the paper and hide this pretty Christmassy type paper. So I chose not to put the off-white piece, if you could see here, that they suggest in the back of it. So that's another thing that I did. I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you on page 2 I did some other things, but for right now I'm just going to finish up page 1, and when I get to page 2 I will pause the video and I will show you what I did for page 2. that's all I'm going to do for page 1. So that'll be it, and I'll show you more at the end. So now let's get to page 2. For page 2, this is how I wanted my photos to be on my page, because I've done so many. Well, I've already done the previous 3 with the Christmas photos, and then I've gone ahead, and these are the last ones that I have of Christmas photos from 2024. So I'm just want to get them all onto one photo. So underneath here, I'm going to be doing one of the peekaboo pouches, and here, and underneath this peekaboo pouch, I'm going to have my journaling. So this is how I've decided to lay out this page. And yeah, so I will get going. Now, I cut my page differently. I ran out of green, and so I had a piece of 8.5 by 11 of the garden green, which is the same color as this, and I just cut it at the same width, and I just left it at the 11, so it went all the way across. Let me move these so I'll show you what I did. And then I did not have, so this is what I'm talking about, this green. Then there was extra left of this, so I wanted it to extend all the way and off the paper over here, kind of like that one did. So I just recut. I kept it the same width as they did, but I just kept it all, I took a 1/2 inch off it. And then this was the original one that they had for me to put over here, but then it would have looked funny when I laid my mats out. So I had this little piece left, because this is all I had left from it. And it's not quite as wide as this, but this tucks underneath here anyways. So I am going to make sure when I put this down that I line this up with the bottom of this one, and then I'm just going to line the bottom of this one up with that, and then this will go over top of it so you won't see it, and this gets covered by one of my photos so you won't see the separation. And I tested all this, do a pre-test, like I went ahead and I laid my photos down like where I wanted them before I put them, you know, on, that's not one. Oh yeah, before I put them on the pages. So this is kind of what I did. I laid them down before I did that. So this is kind of how I want my photos to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this stuff. I'm going to cut out some photo mats because I didn't do that yet for this one. And then I will put the page together and I'll come back and talk about everything. So to put a little tag. I have a little stamp right here, and I've got a punch, and I just put like up here in a corner, it's very tiny, that says lift, so that when people are looking at the page, they'll know to lift it, and then they can see more photos underneath. And same thing with this, it'll say lift, and then there'll be a photo. And up here where I've decided I'm going to do my journaling, I didn't put this back in because after this video I'm going to journal on this, and then I'll put it in there. So that's all I did for page 3. I hope you like what I've done, changed. I hope it helped you, maybe give you some tips, whatever. Yeah, and if you like this series, make sure you keep commenting, liking, so I can continue to share all the scrapbooking with you as I finish my albums. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Bye-bye.